room. Just the right statement from this decade. And as far as the closet goes, designer Glen will have to give her rock and roll attitude fling anywhere closet a similar makeover. Make it appropriate, but never boring. And they have the weekend to do it in.
I think this is it.
All right, so who do we have today?
Today we have Roxanne.
Listen, I need help desperately.
She's the kind of woman that likes to make a statement when she comes into a room. She met her husband in a rock band. They were rockers together for years and years. She makes a statement. She's just not so sure that she's making the right one anymore.
And I'm going to my daughter's wedding. What am I going to wear? Look at evening gowns, evening gowns. Who wears black to a wedding?
And let me guess, she probably has a closet full of stuff that she's never even gone through, doesn't even remember she owned.
I have got a room full of clothing.
Don't worry about the closet. I'll take care of that. I just need you to get her, you know,
Off the stage.
And onto the runway.
All right.
Okay.
Hi, guys.
Hey, Roxanne, I'm Glen.
Renovating the closet is Glen Pelosa. He's worked on over 200 design projects and is the senior partner at Warren Williams Interiors.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
How you doing,
Peter?
Nice to meet you.
Well,
Renovating the wardrobe is Peter Papepetrou, a veteran personal stylist who has worked with elite clients for over 8 years.
We hear you have this major closet disaster.
oh yeah.
Why is that?
I seem to have retained every piece of clothing that's ever passed through my fingers.
Everything?
Everything.
Your prom dress?
I actually have my grad dress, yes.
Do you wear it?
Only when I'm cleaning.
Oh my God. That's insane.
You really did keep everything.
I did.
Wow. Like, there is so much color, pattern. It's like something just exploded.
How do you actually get through this closet?
With a compass.
Do you actually know what's back there? Or is it just at a guess?
I know what's back there.
So if you had to grab something from back there, could you get in there
Not
and actually...
easily, no. No, because
So why don't you pull
to,
something out for me?
I may be called upon to suddenly leap out and perform a little number, and I would drag this out, for instance.
Okay, so that would be a performance outfit?
This, yes, with some tight black trousers, yes.
Okay, so why don't you take that jacket and your tight black trousers and throw it onto me, because I'd love to see it on you.
Okay.
So I look at this and I think how small the space is with all the stuff that she has. Do you think there's like anything you're actually going to be able to do?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I know that you're sort of focusing on her clothes, which is, you know, an
But you're going to
interesting
be gone.
part too.
Yeah, you might end up having a zebra, a leopard, and maybe some geisha left.
The thing is, really, I look in the closet and I go, there's a bunch of space up top that's not being used at all.
Okay.
She's got one level of hanging, and so all the bottom is wasted. There's no shelving, there's no drawers, everything's in a box and stuck here. It can be much, much more functional.
Whoa.
There we go.
Should I feel a need to burst into song?
Now, doesn't even do up?
I am blessed.
Is the 80s the last time you wore this outfit?
No, I've worn it since.
You've worn it since?
It's a tad dated.
You think? I think what dates it is the size of the shoulder pads, this little flounce thing. It's kind of very...
You love it?
Now that you show me stage, I would love to see something a little bit more casual, something that you would wear on the weekend, maybe do a barbecue, just something a little bit more relaxed. Do you need me? That was fast.
It doesn't look bad, it's just it's a little...
What? Are you blind?
Yes. I was trying to give it the benefit of the doubt.
There's no doubts here.
This would be the barbecue outfit. This outfit is just fun.
There's elements that I would probably want you to tone down, but maybe keeping one element, like if you were gonna keep the pants and then keep a solid with a shoe and solid with the top. I think it needs to be lively, but at the same time within tune of who you are now. So if you were gonna wear something, let's say for a job interview or something to an office, what exactly would you put together for that?
Well, let's see.
There's more back there.
Just a piece that would be really easy to get to.
Yeah.
Something like this.
This is something that you would wear?
I call this a straight person outfit.
A straight person. The fact that it's long and it does all the way up kind of makes you feel a little bit more conservative.
Yes.
All right, so I'd love for you to put that on
Okay.
with whatever bells and whistles you're gonna add to it.
Do you need hair?
Like this.
Oh, that's kind of cute.
It's cute. This fabric
my
is
God.
illegal. You can grate, look how sharp this is. You can like grate cheese on this. But certain things you can keep. I can understand keeping things that are mementos.
A memento should be a locket, not a whole closet full of clothes, don't you think?
She's
There
straight
she
world
is.
with a really high slit. Wow.
Too straight, right?
And then some. This is 2 straight, 3 straight. I don't know what kind of straight it is, but so how do you feel in this?
Business-like.
Very business-like. Would in business you wear slits that are yay high?
Doesn't everyone? Again, I wonder if I cross the line sometimes.
I think what you're doing is like the stuff that you're deciding to put on that's conservative is kind of dated in the way that doesn't flatter your body type.
So what I need to do first is get all this stuff out of here that you guys can take to the studio and figure out what you're going to do, and I'll figure out what I'm going to do with the boxes.
Will take it. Whoa. Gotta go. Okay, I think the acid from the 70s is kicking in.
So before you go, I have a question. Any last words for your closet? Anything specifically you'd like me to do?
Make it as gorgeous as you.
Oh my God, I'm gonna vomit in the show.
I like her. I like her.
Next on Renovate My Wardrobe.
Pick up the October issue of Chatelaine. Real life, Chatelaine delivers woman to woman.
Hey, what's going on? Huh?
Get ready for the most terrifying experience ever!
What's the problem?
My dress is dirty.
When fair maidens turn into unstoppable monsters.
I do not complain.
Just shut up.
I don't do that.
Bridezillas. All new episodes Wednesday at 10, right after Exchanging Vows on Life Network.
For some households, respect is the motto. But what about those that it's just not so? They punch and they pummel. Oh, the tantrums they toss. They mess up the place. It's just total chaos. They scream and they scratch. They hit and they holler. What they need is the nanny, so mom and dad call her. She brings in some rules. She rescues the fun. That's what you get when you call Nanny 911. Nanny 911. Thursdays at 10, followed by Crash Test Mommy. Only on Life Network.
Can we talk? Queen of the red carpet, Joan Rivers is here, sharing her secrets to lifelong success. Plus, hip-hop mogul Russell Simmons tells his real rags-to-riches story, how he turned his life around. Business 101, next, all-new Martha.
Walt Disney's greatest fairy tale, Cinderella, is now the most enchanting DVD of all time. The music.
Bippity-boppity-boo.
The characters.
Yeah.
Spectacularly restored. Walt Disney's Cinderella. Own it for the first time on DVD today.
Can't find the time to eat right? Introducing new Campbell's Soup at Hand. Hot, satisfying soups in new Heat and Go microwavable cups. With Campbell's Soup at Hand, you can still find the time to be good to yourself. Good to go.
Start something with Campbell's.
Do you have the Air Miles card?
Do I have my Air Miles card? Do I want to share the world with the people I love? Do I celebrate our sense of wonder, of what makes us, us? Do I make the best grilled cheese in the world?
Do I have the Air Miles card? Yeah, I do.
The Air Miles card. Make it count.
Kids can be picky, even pickier, when they have a cold. So it's good to know Dimetapp has a great flavor kids love for effective relief of cold symptoms and a great taste.
I'm sorry. I'm really,
Roxanne's clothes, which haven't been updated since the big hair decade, have been hauled to stylist Peter's studio, where he's going to have to figure out how to edit it down and update it. And Glen has to take her fling anywhere closet and turn it into something as unique as Roxanne is.
So here we are at the studio.
My babies!
It looks like a lot of clothes. Surprisingly, it's only like 140 pounds, which would kind of make sense because all of it is synthetic, but doesn't give you any excuse for not editing some of the stuff that you don't wear anymore. So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna take everything and separate it between pants, shirts, jackets, coats, and to see your shopping habits and to see where you're heavier in your wardrobe and lighter. So let's get to it. Tops there, pants beside that.
So then what we'll do is, on this side, we'll give her one long hanging for her gowns and stuff, a tower in the center, and then 2 short hanging, and hopefully that will accommodate the clothes that they have.
So who uses more space, him or her?
Oh, definitely her. She has stuff that she's had since she was 16 years old, and he looks like he has about 4 things.
You paid $4.99 for a John Galliano top? That's insane.
I know.
Oh, it's not John Galliano. It's Jeff Galliano. What
Would you wear this?
This is a really great example of what people should not buy, and I can't believe that things like this still exist.
It was only $1.
There's a lot of stuff that you have in your wardrobe that still has its tags on it, so you buy it because it's really cheap, but then you never end up wearing it because even you, really deep down inside, feel like you could never even wear this. Obviously, I don't have to tell you what the problem is here. You can actually see it right here in front of you that you are...
We're top heavy.
You're top heavy. So next, I'm gonna show you what works in your wardrobe and what doesn't work in your wardrobe. So you ready?
Yes.
So in this section, just outside of the closet, we'd have, you know, an iron, an ironing board, a steamer, maybe a pant press, a lint roller, all the stuff that you would need once you get your clothes on, because they have a lot of animals and all that kind of stuff, that she could get her clothes really looking sharp.
So as you can see, we've broken down everything into piles here and tried to neatly fold as much as we could.
Right.
So we have your tops here, and here, and here, and here, and there.
And
there. These tops and these 2 piles in the front are yeses.
Oh, that's it?
That's it. All this in the back is no's. As you can see, there's stuff that obviously you haven't worn in a while, stuff that's just been sitting there, and I'm gonna explain to you why some of this stuff works and why some of this stuff doesn't. You seem to have a lot of clothes that there's pilling, things get old after a while, so you have to look out for this sort of stuff and eventually start throwing things like this out.
Out with the old, in with the new.
Exactly. So let's address skirts.
No, not that one.
Yes, this one, it's gotta go, and I'll tell you why. Hold this up against you. Now really hold it up against you. Hold it to where the hip would be. There you go. As you can see, on this side, it probably needs 4 inches on this side and 4 inches on this side to actually fit. So what I've noticed is a lot of stuff that you have here that is not your size. So what you're doing is you're taking up space of things you don't fit into anymore. And if you are planning to go back to those sizes, take them out of your closet and store them elsewhere.
Right.
A really great skirt for you is this little denim skirt. It's important to know that on a lot of people, this kind of shape usually makes you look boxy. It's actually a really great shape for you because you have the leanness of the legs to carry it off.
Great.
Dresses. It's gonna be really simple. As you can see, I have 2.
Those are the ones you're getting rid of.
These are the ones that are staying. This is what I'm getting rid of. This is a great example of a good dress. Clean neckline, clean line, great length. Disco Fever dress, and all these like Laura Ingalls style-esque sort of dresses. I would never in a million years think you would ever wear something like that. Because if you ever want to have something that's going to date you or make you look old, this would be it.
Demo?
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be too hard.
No, not too much.
Actually, if you just want to hold the hammer, I'll do it for you.
Sure.
Okay, there you go.
Hold that, too?
Yeah, you can hold that. Okay, let's paint.
Let's do it.
Yeah, it was tough, huh? I've worked hard. I'm exhausted, so I'm just gonna let you paint the room.
Pants. You're gonna be really happy to know that I'm not throwing any of your pants out. But I have separated your pants. Obviously, a lot of the casual stuff that you do have has a lot of stretch.
Yes.
And they're slender, and they flare at the bottom. So that's a really great cut for you because it creates a longer, leaner silhouette. And your stage pants, I'm not getting rid of any one of them because you know what? That's your thing. You want to go on stage, wear whatever you want to wear.
Next on Renovate My Wardrobe.
Here we go.
You just have to find a way of making it a little bit more personal, a little bit more hers.
Pick up the October issue of Chatelaine. Real life, Chatelaine delivers woman to woman.
If you've missed Martha, ready to wrap?
Let's go, babe.
See the Martha you've been missing.
I like it. I like it.
Martha shines. It's one addictive hour.
You are impressive. Oh, yes. Very impressive.
Martha in daytime.
Martha, weekdays at 10, followed by The Mom Show on Life Network.
Forget fine lines. It's deep wrinkles that make us look older. New Neutrogena Anti-Wrinkle Intensive Serum delivers 4 times the retinol
To help diminish the look
of even the deepest wrinkles. Don't let deep wrinkles tell your age. Anti-Wrinkle Intensive Serum. Neutrogena.
Discover the secret to pleasure. Savor the sensual pleasure of caramel and chocolate together. The Cara Sutra by Caramilk, the secret to pleasure.
Open up your mind and see what you can find. Don't be left behind.
Feel free. Introducing Pontiac Solstice. Eight out of 10 owners agree. They think their cats prefer new Whiskas Temptations cat treats. With a delicious savory glazed shell outside and a meteor inside, cats just can't resist them. Cats crave new Whiskas Temptations cat treats.
I used to swim like a fish. Now I swim to stay healthy. But when I've neglected my diet, I've relied on the science of Centrum Select daily, complete from A to zinc. Centrum Select for adults over 50.
Stylist Peter has sorted and edited down Roxanne's wardrobe and now has to find a way of altering her clothes so they don't look so dated. And Glen, having cleaned and painted the closet, now has to build something as unique as Roxanne is.
So now that we've edited all your clothes down,
This is all again?
No, you still get more. But these are the pieces that I have chosen out of your wardrobe that still are going to reflect who you are.
Right.
But how I'm gonna show you how to take these pieces and modernize them. I love the jacket, love the color, love the print. Don't love the way the shoulder drops on you. I've noticed that even in a lot of the stuff that you do have, there's a lot of things that don't really fit you in a certain way. Like the shoulders kind of feel like they're droopy. Is this something that you never look for when you're shopping?
I guess I just thought they're supposed to look like that.
So you've never actually fit something the way it's supposed to fit?
I guess not.
So if we were to bring the shoulder up, one now is up,
Oh,
the other one is sloppy just right there.
Wow.
Do you feel the difference in it?
I really do. I really do. It actually feels better
Yeah.
than it does loose over here.
What they've done here was use a very simple rod. So they basically had about 50 inches of hanging space and then one shelf, which would also be 50 inches. In this version, you end up with about 16 more inches of hanging space. Not that that sounds like a lot, but if you consider that every hanger takes up about a half an inch, you actually end up with a lot more clothes in your closet. So essentially here, what I chose was a white finish, but with a oak graining to it to pick up on the clear wood floor, which is also oak. I think this is gonna work well for both of them.
So what do you think about this coat?
I think it can be softer and sexy and really accent you better. But I look at this and the collar is really heavy, so I'm gonna remove the collar of this jacket. There we go. So, collar gone. Do you feel the difference right now? The collar's gone, and I automatically now, I see your neck. I look at the length of this jacket, and this flounce, this 80s flounce thing, that's gotta go. There we go. Look at her, she's already moving and dancing and shaking.
Okay, the room's starting to come together. It's looking okay. I just have to find a way of making it a little bit more personal, a little bit more hers. Let's see what I can find. I'm sure I could be arrested for this. No. I love it when the jewelry box is kept together with an elastic. I know what to do.
This jacket's probably about 2 sizes too big.
What?
Being so blessed in a certain area, you're gonna have to be prepared to buy things that might be a little bit bigger elsewhere, but fit you in the chest area. You have to recreate shape in order to balance these babies out.
Wouldn't a breast reduction be cheaper?
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some darts to contour the waist to give you a little bit more shape.
You know, all this touching, in some countries we'd be engaged now.
So I did a bit of snooping. I already knew that they were part of a band, but I actually found an old album cover. So I had it blown up, put it in a frame, and I'm gonna hang it in the bedroom. I think that's gonna be just the element that's gonna personalize this room for them. And the greens go so well with the greens that I put in here. Hey!
Hello!
What are you doing here? I thought you were gonna call.
Of course
No time to call.
No time to call. We've been busy people.
Can I see it?
Like
Now?
Well, we could do it. We could. Do you want to have a drink or something?
I'd love a drink.
The closet.
You guys look at the closet. I'll have a drink.
Okay. We'll take a quick peek.
Next on Renovate My Wardrobe.
Here you go.
Next on Life Network, take a break from the kids and the chores and join other modern-day moms just like you on The Mom Show. Then watch for Extra and Matchmaker.
Back up, yes it's on. Word is born till the break of dawn. Got the mic in my hand and the crowd is mine. Let me spit it to you one more time.
With its heavy power and muscular styling.
Nice car, mister.
Nice bike. It can make anyone feel like one bad dude. Charger, unleashed.
You can get pretty hungry when you're out there trying to score the winning goal. So what do you give your big defenseman? Or your future Hall of Famer? 3 cheese manicotti from Hamburger Helper. 3 delicious cheeses together in a rich and zesty sauce that your whole team will love, which makes you the first star. Hearty, home-cooked Hamburger Helper.
And now the whole family can enjoy new delicious cheesy enchilada or 4 cheese lasagna from Hamburger Helper. Try one tonight.
Some things you can fix with a kiss. But when her fever's high, that's the time for Children's Motrin. For up to 8 hours of fever and pain relief. Children's Motrin. Stop a high fever fast.
Introducing Oust Fan.
We're going to the cesspool, also known as Alexander's Closet. Is this how I raised you, honey? One day, I just stuck it right up here.
I walked in the closet. I was gonna throw some more clothes on the ground. I noticed it smelled good in there, so I looked around.
You said, "My, what a change!"
Oust cleans the air of tough odors caused by germs.
Bingo! I love this.
Get odors out with new Oust Fan. SC Johnson, a family company. Enter to win our special contest at oust.ca.
As Team Mom, my mom's always encouraging us to eat our Campbell's Chunky Soup, like new Chunky Fajita Beef. She's also very encouraging from the sidelines.
Wait, go that way. Throw the ball.
Campbell's Chunky, it fills you up right.
Hey, I'm Mark McGrath. Watch Extra on Life Network.
Extra, weeknights at 7, followed by Matchmaker on Life Network.
For the last 2 days, stylist Peter has been editing, altering, and retooling Roxanne's 80s heavy wardrobe into a modern, up-to-date look, while Glen has turned her fling-anywhere closet into an organized, unique one. Now Roxanne gets to see it all come together.
Oh!
You're all good.
You
You're doing
feel
very
it?
well.
Are you
and
done?
hyped.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Should we unleash her?
I don't know.
Oh.
Let's go for a drink.
2, 3.
And here you go.
Holy smokes! Wow! Oh my, this is just stunning.
My mission was to turn her Fling Anywhere closet into a modern, unique one. We did this by throwing out the space-wasting wire shelves and replacing them with more space-efficient storage, drawers and a variety of hanging, which allows for long items as well as short ones, all behind a clean, bright mirror doors. We also threw in a steamer, emergency sewing kit, and a standalone utility closet, because we like her so much. I found one little thing, speaking of rockers, which was your album cover, so I had it blown up and framed. So now it's still a little bit your personal room.
That's great.
Okay, show me your clothes. I want to see
They're right over here. Well, this is our interpretation of your stage outfit. You remember your little kimono jacket?
Me, baby.
So I think you should slip into this and come back and model it for us.
Here I come.
Look at her.
Ooh, baby, that's nice.
It's a whole new Roxanne on the stage. Outfit 1, the stage outfit. I wanted to give her a stage outfit that is much more glamorous and modern than her black on black outfit. I took the shapeless drapey kimono, curved the length, cropped the shoulders to give it a better fit, and finished it with a black satin tuxedo detail. But I'm saying, how does it feel on you? Do you feel the difference in how something, when it fits, it's a whole different world?
I feel elegant. Show me the other ones. Show me what you were working on.
Calm down. Do you remember the business stuff that she had the last time?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we have a whole new revised business look for Miss Roxanne.
The long one, and well, it was really cute. I thought you looked a little bit like Mrs. Straight out of a time capsule.
This is not straight.
And on that note,
She took offense, I think.
Was it a little 1980s or 1978?
Everything was 80s.
I can't decide whether I should apply for the executive assistant to the president or the vice president. What do you think?
I think you should just open up your own company. Look at you.
I'll
Turn around.
say.
Look
I think you should
how
just be
hot
the president.
she looks in this outfit. Outfit 2, the business look. The denim dress was so wrong, it's not even worth talking about. I replaced it with a pattern tone-on-tone combination. The pattern skirt is busy, but it's balanced by the solid jacket and bold turtleneck. The skirt makes an impression, and paired with solid colors makes sure it's not over the top. So do you remember your little winter coat that you had? Your big winter coat, I should say.
Oh my God.
Well, I don't think you'll be able to wear it at winter.
Done.
It's gonna look hot. Go put it on.
Go put it on.
Girl.
Look how together she looks.
Very classy.
Look at me.
You stupid good looking. Look at that.
That's
Look at her.
sexy.
Now this
Clean.
is moi.
Outfit 3, the casual look. The red outfit quite frankly scared me, but I still wanted her to make an impression, so the new jacket is cropped and tailored from a bulky winter jacket. It now rides just below the breast line and has half sleeves. I paired this eye-catching jacket with an understated t-shirt and jeans, and accessories that complement without competing with the jacket. Hey, but they were
Do
a
you know
little
how many
too...
things I will never be able to wear again?
Because of me?
Yeah, because of
and
you.
I've done my job.
Oh, I will thank you. Because you have taught me very, very, very interesting things that I would have thought I'd know by my age.
Okay, so what have you learned overall?
Fit instead of the low price. And if you get the low price, budget for alterations.
Okay.
Remember that the shoulders are 2 sizes smaller than the boobs. You're teaching an old dog new tricks here. Relax.
If you walked into a barbecue that I was at, I'd look over and I'd go, I want to talk to that lady.
Because this is me, baby.
This is totally you. It was a pleasure.
Mwah.
Mwah.
Next show dance lesson. We do that new wave dance that you do? There you go.
There we go.